Hello, everyone. I am very late. It's 10:15, but I don't even really have an excuse on that one. I woke up at like 9:30-ish, so that's sort of an excuse. But I had been like awake since 9, so it's also sort of not. I don't think I want to build today. I feel like I'm frying my brain on the building front with this building, and I think I need to just play Butter Sim for a little bit and just get some Sims gameplay in, and we'll forget about building for a moment. At least until my phone is fixed, because that's still distressing me for sure. Looking at all the spider web on there. Thea, welcome on in. How you doing this morning? This afternoon for you. We're gonna oh my god, did I not open The Sims? I dropped it at work yesterday, and it hit the table, bounced off, and then hit the floor face down both times. And I don't know exactly how well you can see it because last time you couldn't really see it at all. It is like shattered, like the whole screen. It starts up here, and the lines go all the way down, and it's like spider webbed all the way across. Um, Luckily, not to a point where it's like hurting my fingers or anything, but it is very annoying to look at because I can mostly see the cracks, not what is behind them. So I went in yesterday to get it fixed, and I got there unfortunately after like the service department closed. So all the people who could do anything about it that day were already gone. So I have to go back today. But they ran the diagnostics and did everything to make sure it works yesterday. So today I'm just going in and being like, "Hey, fix my phone," and they'll be like, "All right," and fix. They take it and fix it. But it's gonna be like an hour long process, and I'm gonna have to fucking spend another hour in the mall because I had to spend an hour in the mall waiting, an hour and a half waiting to even get that appointment. Because Apple makes everything incredibly frustrating. Um, so my brain has just been for the whole weekend because I that's what I've been dealing with. So I don't want to build today. We're gonna play with ButterSim, and I'm gonna do practically nothing. Yeah, I'm tired too. I actually didn't go to bed till like 1 last night, and that is pretty unusual for me. Usually I wind up going to bed by midnight these days. Um, so I think my body is just like, no, you need to be sleeping right now. Coffee is only slightly helping. I'm definitely going to take a nap today. I think there's only going to be the one stream today, and I think I'm taking a fat nap. This weekend has intensely tired me out. Um, oh my god, I forgot I built this place. For a second, I was like, where am I? Who built this? What is this? I built this. This is mine. I did this. Why am I here? Did I need to bring a sim here for something? Well, who knows. Let's go back to my house, I guess. Oh, Charles is here. Charlie Side Brown. Okay, well, let's take Charles with us, I guess. Go back home. So I don't die of magic overload. Because I forgot what was happening the last time we played Butter. It was, he was nearly dying because he has, like, magic curse. I used magic too much. So, I have a talent point, though. What can I get? Which empties spellcaster charge. Is that what this is? I might have to take that one. Gain experiences faster with less failures. That sounds good. Blender arm. Go-Go Gadget blender arm. Hmm. Now, I think I need to get discharge, because that seems to be probably, yeah, I am dangerously overcharged. Chance of death by overload. So, discharge. Oh, thank God. Okay. We're not gonna die right out the bat. Good. And I want to be friendly and listen to alternative music. I have a fear of death still? Okay, well, let's take care of needs first, I guess. Shower, get some food. Charles with his grilled cheese on his head. I love this house. I always forget how much I like this house until we get here, and then I'm like, oh yeah, this was pretty good for a first ever build. I think it was my first ever build. It was certainly within the first 5. So I think I'm also about to level up in spellcasting. Um, so I should go do that to somebody. After I tend the garden, because this is looking not so good. Aisha. Oh my god, that's right. She was my, like, personal trainer at the gym. And then she, like, became my friend. I forgot about Aisha. Yukido, welcome on in. How you doing? Yes, oh my god, activate the internet and stuff. I'm glad the move has been going well for you then. Because, yeah, sometimes it can be a whole big thing. um, the news on the phone is that I have to go in today and get it fixed, essentially. Because I did all the things for it yesterday where they like checked to make sure it was working and everything, but the appointment that I had that they made for me, mind you, they made for me there while I was in the store for 5:20. I guess the service department closes at 5, so I wasn't able to like get it actually fixed yesterday because there was nobody there who could fix it. So I have to go back in today, unfortunately. But because they've already done the diagnostic stuff that they did yesterday, today I can just be like, "Hey, my name is in the system. You guys are fixing my phone screen. Here you go." And they'll take it and they'll fix it. But I imagine it's going to be like another fucking 3-hour thing because that's every single time I've ever had to deal with the Apple Store. It's always a 3-hour ordeal. Uh, Despite the fact that I should, according to the guy who helped me, who was very nice, and I chatted with him before I was even at the appointment. He said that I should be able to just drop off my phone and be like, "Hey, my name's in the system. Here you go. Bye," and they'll come back and it'll be fixed. Hopefully that is the case. I don't know, because it's the Apple Store. It's never gonna just be easy. Never not for nobody. Ignacio Robles. Um, I'm so sorry, but I am going to zap you right now. Just cuz. Just cuz. Do you think he'll die from it? Oh, I got zapped. Oh shit. Okay. Well, zap him again. And this time actually zap him. Oh my god, I gotta go to work soon? Hell yeah. At least we actually zapped him. He did not like that. Everyone else is just kind of watching. You know how it is. Okay, do we have any spells that aren't awful to other people? Repario. And copy pasto. Ooh. I kind of like that. What can we copy? Oh my god, stinky ass coffee. First of all, come empty that. Never mind about the spells. First of all, clean your house. Leaving stinky coffee in the front yard. Charles, with his little bread head. Okay, now what was it? Copy pasto? Can I copy like this? Magic? Inferniate. I can copy the plant. But what happens if I just copy it like that? Is it going to show up like right here? Ah! I made two of them! Okay, well, I don't need those. But that is good to know how it works. Can I do that, like, out in the wild? Can I just, like, pick one of these? Oh my god, yeah. Copy pasto on the frog thing. Speed run getting all the frogs in this save. If you can do this, actually, this is pretty cool. Unless they all contain the same frog because they're the same item, you know? Oh, it failed. And that disappeared? Oh, that's brutal. I feel cheated. I was supposed to have infinite frogs and now I have none. Yeah, go to work. Why'd you go to work over here? Well, we'll level up later, I guess. In the spell casting. I sort of forgot that's what we had been up to, honestly. We earned $1,200 from work. What level of the career am I? 7. Okay. Butter Sim here is eventually going to be my every sim. I'm going to have him do literally everything there is to do in the game. So we got to do it all at some point. But I got to own all the packs for that first. So I haven't really cared to like start that. Come inferniate this pile of leaves. That'll be fun for you, right? That'll count as a fun activity. Nice little bonfire. Can I not put it out? Is that just gonna burn for forever now? Oh no. Burns down the whole neighborhood accidentally. It's still going. He's going to bed. That's fine. Okay, it looks like it might burn itself out eventually. It didn't even burn up the pile of leaves, frankly. That's kind of tragic. What's the point of fire if it doesn't even destroy anything, you know? Why would I even want to set something on fire? You can come play some sports games. Why the sad music? What's so sad? Also, did I change his outfits? Because I don't remember setting him to have the ripped uh, hoodie. But I guess I must have. I don't know who else would have changed Butter's clothes. The cat does not like the computer. That's definitely not true. Charles loves the computer. He loves, like, scratching at it. Alright, do I work today? 2 days. No. Okay. So I guess let's perform some routines real quick to get that out of the way. And then we can go to the magic realm. Learn some more magic stuff. Okay, stop playing video games. We got things to do. Stop playing video games, I say to myself who is playing video games and playing video games in those video games. We can't do it anymore. It's too meta. Oh, we gotta harvest some plants as well. Are these doing alright? I guess, yeah, they're must be fine. Oh my god, I can copy the bushes? Why would I want to copy the bushes? Can I copy this? No. I can burn these, which is interesting. I wonder if they'd go away if I burn them. But I can't burn my own plants, which is interesting also. But I can burn my own table. Oh my god, I can burn my grill. Oh, Charles, why are you upset? Oh my god, his little voice. I love him. I like that Butter's got some hustle. Anytime I send anybody in the gay family to go do something, they just, like, calmly walk over. Butter seems like he's booking it. He's got a little pep in his step. Time for some Charles hangs. It's funny because my first Charles hang this morning was actually in my bathroom. I got up and I went to the bathroom first thing, and when I, like, opened my door, he heard the door open and, like, booked it to come meet me. What a special little man. This is request song, right? No, I need to request a song. Not change outfit. Friendly, intellectual discussion, maybe? Request a song. There we go. Charlie is a clever cat. That's true. I would say that he's pretty smart for a cat, frankly. He very much seems to understand that certain words mean certain things at the very least. Like, he knows when I say kitty breakfast time that it is breakfast time. And he knows when I say kitty cuddle time, it is kitty cuddle time. Oh, beautiful music. An artist, truly. Oh, Charles. Okay, give Charles a kiss, and then we go to the realm of magic. Ooh, gross. Okay, to the realm of magic, because we don't have work today. Where is that? Glimmerbrook. And then... I don't remember where we have to go for it. Can't I just actually... Can't I just go there? Or do I actually have to go here to go there? Let's at least go. I vaguely remember maybe something in my inventory that can help me out and just take me there, but I don't even know. Who even knows anymore? Certainly not me. Ah! The Glimmerstone! Travel to the magic realm. How did I forget, honestly? Ah. Okay. In the magic realm. Who are these? Huda Mandir and Grace Anansi. um, so I think first things first, I forget who we were talking to. Morgan Ember, we had talked to. We had talked to the lady, I don't remember her name. The lady with the pink hair. Did I read Tomb of Desperio already? I feel like I did. I'm gonna sell some plants as well, because I don't need those. I don't need them clogging up my inventory. I guess, first things first, let's search some bookshelves. Search for tomes. I remember that being something that we needed to do, like, multiple times. So we may as well. And then we'll talk to some of the, like, scholar people. See if we can learn some more magic from them. Is that who I think it is? Oh, no, okay. I thought that was Nancy Landgrab. And I was like, since when is Nancy Landgrab a witch? Some drama. Imuyib? Oh my god. I love Simlish. It's so silly. Oh, there's a battle going on. Oh shit, Nancy Landgrab is losing. Pseudo Nancy Landgrab. Who would believe? Oh, who are you? You seem like you're a magic person. Simeon Silver Sweater, Practical Magic. Oh, I kind of want to learn Practical Magic. I feel like we don't know any of that. Let's come try out some material immediately. Walking up to him like, hey, so what's the deal with airplane food? Also, hello, how are you? Because I think he has to be more friends with me before we wind up learning magic from him. But we'll get there. We'll just be friendly for a hot second. And then we can probably ask for practical magic. Oh my god, we already got a sentiment with him? God damn. I think he likes us. We have amazing compatibility, that's why. I mean, that's cool. Ah, and he taught us Scrubberoo. Oh my goodness. Straight for the jocular. That's funny. And a lot of things just happened all at once. Okay. We reached the max level of comedy. Oh, that's funny. I love that the name for that is a joke as well. So we just learned a spell, and we got 2 talent points. So let's see, what can we get here? Okay. Making it easier to, like, be casting them spells. I think that seems worth it for sure. Just get experience easier. And then, yeah, I think casting spells adding less charge is also good. But let me also check my spellbook, because we just got the new practical magic there. Scrubberoo. Make something or someone squeaky clean. That's cool. Can I do that to him right now? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but you just taught me, so scrubberoo. Oh, that's all it was? No way. Oh, no worries, Cutesy Bear. I was telling Theo like not even 20 minutes ago that I also think I'm gonna need a fat nap today. I appreciate the lurk. I'm sorry you have a headache. I hope the rest of your morning is going well so far. We just learned Scrubberoo, so that's what we're doing all the time now. How much does it restore hygiene, I wonder? Oh. Okay, we got something in the mail for being good at spell casting. That's cool. And okay, we should get some food. If possible. Olive, welcome on in. How you doing this afternoon? Oh no. Yeah, an hour and a half doesn't feel like it was probably enough. I haven't stayed up that late gaming in a long time, but I used to do that like all the freaking time. That was like the every night for me. I haven't explored the Spellcaster's Realm like at all. There's a lot of frogs. Ooh, let's go to the gardens. That should be cool. Morning for you? Heck yeah. It's also morning for me. I'm doing all right. I'm glad I got to sleep this morning, but I gotta go get my phone fixed today and deal with Apple for the second day in a row. So I'm not excited about the prospects of today. Oh yeah, cutesy bear. I get that type of sleep all the frickin' time, where it's just like you wake up every hour and you're just like, okay, well, that last hour that I've been asleep now like doesn't count because I didn't get to deep sleep, you know? This world does look crazy, yeah. I know. I'm gonna walk in and they're gonna be like, they're gonna start your phone at 5:01. Get water. No. Excuse you. Go to the gardens. That was the whole point of running over here, my guy. Um. Oh. Oh, shit. I thought it was gonna be a separate world. Oh my goodness. I didn't know that there was, like, more to this world. Holy cow. Hold on a minute. That means, yeah, there's Caster's Alley over here that I've never seen. I'll try my hardest not to need you, cutesy bear. I cannot promise anything, but get some good sleep. I appreciate the lurk. God, I'm gonna have to get more coffee soon. Not only because I'll need it to get through the appointment with Apple later, because yeah, it is such a pain. Oh my God, every single time I've ever had to deal with Apple, it's a whole fucking thing. But also because I just don't think I'm awake yet. Caffeine is necessary, you know? But yeah, shit, I didn't realize this world was as big as it fucking was. I thought it was like four separate other worlds. A mandrake plant, okay. A valerian root. I guess, yeah, come harvest. Come grab some things while we over here. Oh my God, is that a snake? Look at this like weird magic snake. Oh, I don't like that. And that's just a potato. Okay. Pretty exotic for a potato, but a potato. We can fish here. We've got lemons. We've got apples. We've got a cherry tree. We've got another weird magic snake. Oh my God, we have my favorite flowers in the game. I didn't even realize they're all around. That's cute. It is really pretty here, yeah. I got valerian root, and I got mandrake root. Grab some frogs real quick. A striped heart frog. And I can't go in the building? But there's like stuff in here. There's like a lot of stuff in here. But it's not like openable? Strange. Okay. Well, I guess I'm starting to get hungry anyway. So we should probably like head home, but I just feel like maybe there's more that I can do here. There is a kitchen here. We can go eat. Yeah, I feel like you have to be able to do more there. Yeah, come cook, I guess. If you can see in, yeah. Actually, I feel like sometimes in buildings that you're like not allowed into yet, you can't see in. Like if you go to a Sims house and you haven't like met them yet, you have to knock on the door first. But we can see in right away on this one. I don't really know. I don't know how to feel about it. I'll have to look it up and see if I can like find more information. Because I have not like read anything about this world since I've got it. I have no clue what you can do here. Who even knows? You know, it's The Sims. It could go either way. Israel Swell wants to know Nina Caliente better. Ooh, steamy things happen with the Calientes. Just don't tell Dawn. We're just cooking up a nice little meal here in the kitchen that isn't ours. I always forget that this is a stove because it doesn't look like one to me. The wallpaper, I know. What a choice. Especially with tall walls, it seems. Jacques Villarreal calling now. Oh. My great grand second once removed cousin's friend's grandpa passed away. Hell yeah. And they left money to me even though it's my cousin's friend's grandpa. Like that's not even related to me anymore. I'm fine. I don't want the money. I've got enough. Yeah, the design of this place is not the best, I would say. Like this building itself is kind of you know? It's okay, I guess. It's not great. Oh my god, wait a minute. Oh my god, I forgot the mac and cheese that I made last time is still here. Interesting. We could have had the mac and cheese then. Could have just grabbed that. Alright. Eat your little dinner. Then we're gonna take care of your other needs, and then we're learning more magic. Hell yeah, sometimes it's nice. At the beginning of like a legacy challenge or whatever, it can be very useful. But for me, who's already got a 500,000 for just me and the family, like, I'm fine. I don't need that money. Yeah, you have to get married within a week, I think it is. Is the like the catch. Break up with your husband. Oh, I've never seen that one actually. Yeah, it's worth it. You can just get back together afterwards. This is The Sims. There's no real life consequences. You can always fix whatever you happen to do. Oh, it was marriage? Yeah. That's alright. We all get a little mixed up with this. There's too many things going on in The Sims. You can't remember all of them always. Alright, let's come hang out with Simeon here. Simeon's silver sweater, who we've got amazing compatibility with, apparently. What are you making here? Desktops in the new house, yeah. But are you setting it up tomorrow when you do the Wi-Fi and all that stuff? Yeah, sometimes the next best thing is just watching someone else play, honestly. That's when I like feel like I don't want to play video games, I still watch someone else play them more often than not. Um, Asked to teach a potion recipe. We don't know any potion recipes. Tech has moved, but no internet, yeah. Oh, we got a potion of nausea recipe. Okay. And we have a free sample. Great. Thank you, I guess. Sitting in your empty flat until tomorrow, oh my goodness. I feel like that's always such a, like, introspective moment. When you're, like, in the house that you've spent the last little while in and it's, like, totally empty. And you just kind of gotta wait it out. It's wild sometimes. Here's hoping it's that good type of nostalgia, though. The like, the times we've had here. Yeah, no plates or forks or anything. Well, I hope you enjoy the new place. Give potion, oh no. Hands him back the potion of nausea. Here, drink this. New flat's much bigger? Heck yeah. Yes. The bigger room? Hell yeah. I can't wait for my own apartment to finally have the biggest room in the house. I have almost never in my life had the biggest room in whatever house I've been in. Yeah, that's fair. My last partner, every once in a while, he would get up and go to the other room because he had 2 bedrooms in his house. And for a little while, I took that personally, but then I realized that that's just like he, sleeps better when he's the only one in the bed sometimes. And that's fine. That's real. If you gotta get sleep, you gotta get sleep, you know? All the Pokemon plushies, hell yeah. Who's got room for the boy? We've got all the evolutions and Gengar's there. We gotta have all of them. And then we can talk about adding somebody else in. Yeah. It's tough when that's the case sometimes. Because like I said, I took it personally for the first little while. But then, like, the longer we were together and, like, the fact that we weren't having problems or anything, it was just, like, sometimes he needed to go sleep in another room. Like, it put it into perspective for me eventually where I was just like, it's fine, Things happen. I wish we would always sleep together because that's how I am as a person, but that's not how he was as a person. So, you gotta compromise sometimes. If he gotta get some sleep that way, I'm fine with that. Whose plushies are these? Don't even worry about it. Why do you care? I did not, but I slept over quite frequently. I've never actually lived with a partner, because that was my longest relationship, and we were like on and off for a little while, but that total was 7 years together. So prior to that, I was like not old enough to have a place of my own, or like move in with a significant other. So I've just never been in a relationship where that was the case, honestly. Second time we've lived with a partner, yeah. I'm looking forward to it someday. I would like to do so, but it just never happened in the last relationship. And I feel like I would have to date you for a while before I'm, like, good with moving in with you, Haywire as he broke up. Oh no, midway through the lease. Yeah. I felt bad. Someone who after my last relationship, and I broke up, I started seeing this guy, the part of the friend group that I exploded there. And he was still living with his ex, who he had broken up with just as recently as I had broken up with my ex. And we were like hanging out at his apartment all the time, and then one time his ex came home while we were like making out on the couch, and it was like awkward for that moment, but it was mainly awkward because I guess also I had ignored his ex on Grinder. So that added like an extra like oomph to the, oh, I just came home to my ex making out with some random boy. It's, I just came home to my ex making out with some random boy who very specifically did not want to make out with me. Like, oh, I felt so bad. Because he was a nice guy. I enjoyed talking to him. I think they broke up on like good terms, so it wasn't like, oh, we hate this man, let's make his life hell. It was like, oh shit, I am so sorry. We can just hang. We can just chill, you know? Yeah. I also want to live alone, I think, for a little while. I'm in that part of my life lit where I think I just want to have my own space and have it just be me. I don't think I want to move in with anybody anytime soon. One of my friends who I was talking to recently was also talking about looking for apartments, and he was like, "If you find like a two-bedroom, like let me know, you know?" And I didn't say anything to him, but in my head I was just like, "Oh, I will not. I will not let you know. I want to live alone." So, thank you, but no. Send him to live with his parents. Yeah. Yeah. It's nice to have the option to live with your parents. I do want to move out very soon. I don't want to be 30 and still living with my parents, frankly. Not the move, not the vibes. Simeon, can you teach me more practical magic yet? One per day, probably, huh? Stayed for 7 years because it was cheap. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't matter the background of the house if it's cheap enough. Ooh, that's it. That's all that matters. If you find a good house, that you gotta hold on to it, you know? Because that won't always be around. Especially in this day and age. It is, I am part of like a queer housing group on Facebook right now to like help look for an apartment and everything. Um, and it is frankly quite validating to know that other people are having like a very hard time finding housing in the place that I'm looking for right now. It's not just me having trouble, like it's everybody is having trouble. It is a little nice to know, you know? Your landlord was in prison. Oh my god. Yeah, now I want to know. If they came asking like his tenants if they had seen something suspicious, that's like that's something. That's not, they don't just go around doing that for anything, you know? Some weird activities. Oh, interesting. Maybe he was part of the mob? Maybe he was a pimp? Who knows? Not me. Confess attraction. No, butter. You don't like girls. Although if you were gonna like a girl, Elphaba seems like the type. Pink hair? Hell yeah. Will you teach me mischief magic? Selling stuff? Yeah, maybe the dragon fruit, or maybe a sweeter fruit. Furio. Oh, interesting. Weirdly rich without a job. Yeah. Also, that's kind of just how a landlord is sometimes, you know? If you own enough properties, you don't really need a job to make any income. But also, if you own enough properties, you're probably rich enough with it from the start, you know? That you don't need income. I don't know. I don't like landlords. I've got opinions about landlords. Meep. Oh my god, Jalurba Kitsune? I could
Wissa
never.
dim? Bombatoy. Jonah Pame.
Potion of Plentiful Needs. Okay. Okay.
Ah,
So we've got like two potions right now. One that will restore all of
Oya
our
Fanoy.
needs, and one that will make us nauseous.
Bongabe.
See, that's nice, yeah.
Abasani fa.
Living with your parents has its benefits for sure.
Lemphian.
It's not the worst thing in the world for me. Mainly the only reason that I want to move out before I'm 30 is just because I feel like I want to have the responsibilities, you know? Which is a weird thing to say because I usually don't want any responsibilities if possible. But you know what I mean? Like I just want like the adultness of having my own house and all of that sort of thing. But living here is not like bad. It's not awful. I enjoy seeing my mom all the time. I don't have to pay incredibly horrible rent right now. There are good things, you know? Got on super well, yeah. That is the one thing. I wish I was home alone a little more often because I learned the being a homebody from somewhere, you know? um, but yeah, I would appreciate having a little more independence, a little more home alone time. Rent is wild right now. Thanks for following Lily Frankie. Welcome on in. How you doing this afternoon? Rent is rent is literally ridiculous right now all around, and they've got to do something about it because it's getting to a point where like no one is going to be able to afford to both have a house and eat, you know? With the prices of food going up as well, like we can't just pick one or the other all the time, you know? 40% of your wage, yeah. And they say it's not supposed to go over 30, and that was an increase of what it was like 10 or 20 years ago, where it used to be only 25% of your monthly bills was supposed to be like your rent. And now it's like 30 or 40, or sometimes even like 80%, if not more. Like, it's so wild that it's ever got to this point. Rents have raised by 25. Yeah, especially in a city. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, unfortunately. Because cities tend to just fucking crank up those prices for no reason. One of the oh, you know what? Let's grab this frittata. One of the apartments that I had been looking at one point, I like emailed them and the rent was for 1,400 and they didn't ever get back to me. And then the listing went down for a second. And then the next day I checked back into the same listing was back up, but it was listed for 1,500. And it was like, "Oh, so legitimately nothing changed. You just wanted to raise the price by $100 a month. Cool. Cool." Like, nothing, no other things happened. You just felt like being greedy.
Jim
Awesome.
Witty.
Alright, I think we should go home and get some sleep here. Yeah. So shit like that, I'm always just like, what? Like, what do you mean? Why are you like this? 1,200, yeah. I feel like that's not bad for a two-bedroom. It's not great either, but it's not bad. 1,200, widely enough, was what I paid the one time I had an apartment, and that was a three-bedroom apartment. Um, so it's just wild to see how much it's changed in the last couple of years, because that was like 6 years ago. That same apartment these days, I'm 100% willing to bet it'd be like $1,800. I guarantee you it'd be like so much more money. Current one was 900, yeah. The one I grew up in was a three-bedroom, and it was, I think I remember my mom saying, like, when we moved out, it had gone up a couple of times, and it had gone up to 900 as well for a three-bedroom, um, with like two floors and a basement. Like, so I don't know. It feels like rent is so ridiculous compared to what it used to be. I don't know how everyone's doing it, you know? If you are currently paying rent to an apartment or any of that right now, kudos to fucking you, because that shit ain't easy. They don't make it easy. Yeah, they know they'll always find someone. Yeah. It's just wild to me that there's not like laws on that sort of shit because it is something that people need, you know? It's not something you can go without. And so the fact that there is like such apparent price gouging is terrible. 20 to 30 viewings, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. The fact that neither of the places that I've emailed ever even like emailed me back to say like, hey, we're not interested or anything like that, like awful. 6 months rent in advance. Oh my god. I remember one of them that I looked at. This one I was just looking at for fun because it was like $3,000 a month or some shit like that. I looked at it and it was like you need to make at least 3 times monthly rent in order to apply. You need to make $9,000 a month just to apply for this apartment. Like not even guaranteed you'll get in at that point. Like what the fuck? That's bonkers. Legitimately bonkers. Yeah, the market's competitive. You got a somewhat nice apartment. That's all you need. My stripper wages, I know. I know, 9K a month. And that's like not even they're not even asking you to pay that much. So you just need to make that much for you to even apply. Literally ridiculous. How are you going to find anybody? At this point, I think I've got to start stripping. If I want to be able to afford just a one bedroom with like literally a bedroom and like a bathroom and that's it. $10,000 a month, I've got to make $1 million per year. Like, I think it's time to start shaking my ass. There's no two ways about it. Oh, I accidentally let the vegetable dumpling spoil. I don't take ones, yeah. Tens only in this G string. No, I don't think I could be a stripper, honestly. I think it's just a level of I can't deal with customer service when customers aren't trying to touch me. Um I don't even know in the slightest how I would deal with like customer service times 10 and also they're walking up and like putting things in my, in my waistband while I'm working. Like I don't think I could do it. Yeah, they've got to socialize, and it's a certain type of socializing that I feel like I could maybe do once or twice if I was attracted to the person. Every single day, no matter what they look like, because it's my job, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Respect to those who can, because it takes a lot, but I could not. I absolutely could not. With the legs, I know, I know. A look but no touchies, yeah, just a go-go boy. I just dance in the cage. That's it for me, thanks. I don't even know if I could do that, honestly. I don't know. Yeah, I wish I had good enough feet that I could like just sell feet pictures. My coworkers were talking about that at one point in like a negative light. Like, why would you want to do that? Like, why wouldn't you? You go to work for the day and you just go boop boop and that's it. Make $900? Like, why would you not want to do that if you could? I would absolutely do it, but I don't know. I don't think my feet are. I have the market. Both of my feet being nasty. Oh my goodness. Ostrich claws? No, I don't think I have ugly feet. I definitely don't have pretty feet. I'm not into feet, so I don't know what a pretty foot looks like, but I wouldn't say that mine like looks like people would enjoy it, you know? I don't know though. I don't know what feet people are into. Other than I guess feet, you know? selling her farts in jars. See, that's something I could do. I could fart in a jar and sell it for $500, you know? I did once, Cutesy Bear, I shit you not. I did once get not even a raid. It was just like 4 or 5 separate people who all came in at the same time, all asking to see my feet and like foot fetishists like talking about feet and shit like that. And they were nice. I told them like, "Hey, I'm sorry, that's like not a thing I'm gonna do." And they were like, "Oh, that's cool." And then they just like continued to chat in the chat about what was happening in the game for a while. But like it was 4 or 5 separate people that all came at the same time asking about my feet. So you really aren't joking. I'm not going to show them on camera because I will invite that audience back.
Noosh noosh.
And the queue for Cozy to come in. I know she always comes in at the worst times. It's always like, Cozy, how you doing? Don't even pay attention to what we're talking about. The feet crusade. Oh my goodness. Really? Almost a disability. Oh, interesting. I wonder how that even works because I think, as far as I remember it, for foot fetishes, it's fully because like the part of your brain that deals with sexual attraction and the part of your brain that deals with like your connection to your feet is just like a little too like there's a couple too many synapses going on there or something like that. Like there's a physical thing in the brain that shows like foot fetish. But I don't know how that works for like other fetishes, you know? I don't know. I don't know the science behind that. To be fair, I don't think I have any fetishes, so it's just not something I know a lot about. Why does Charles have red feet? What's going on here? Spiral pinching nipple twister. Oh my god. Purple nurple. Can't have sex like normal people. Yeah. Yeah, it must be a bummer to have to do it, for sure. But, I wouldn't know. I've never been with someone like that. um, let's see. Pet care. I think we do have to go to the vet because I don't actually have vet treats. And it seems like Charles is sick. So we gotta go take care of that. Nipple guys who had to be in pain. Pain I don't understand. Pain is such a turn off to me. I was once in the middle of the act with a boyfriend and I like bonked my head against the wall a little too hard and I was like, no, we have to stop because it turned me off so hard. Like any amount of pain immediately takes me so far out of the mood so that I just like it doesn't make sense to me that there are people out there that like want it, you know? Can I shave your face? Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, some people are very specific about what they want. It's strange. Because I feel like I have very lackadaisical tastes. I don't care. I don't want anything specifically. I just kind of go with whatever is going on. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Some people get real specific with what they want. Um, do I have a vet in this world? Probably in Brindleton Bay. Brindleton Bay. Yes. Also, I do feel like we should maybe stray away from this conversation a little bit. I'm not saying you guys are in trouble, but I do tend to avoid such explicit conversations in the chat because we do have people who are under 18 here sometimes. So, you know, I don't love chatting about stuff like this, even though if we were in real life, I would chat about it with y'all. No, I get that though. It's hard to explain that to guys, Yukito. I think it's because it's such a newer thing that is like starting to be identified with. I think it'll be a couple of years before people are like, oh yeah, okay. But But I think people will get to that point, like we have with top and bottom, you know? And no, you're fine. You're fine. I just, until I've been considering making the switch to being an 18 plus channel, honestly, because I'm an adult. I want to be able to have those conversations with other adults. Um, but I like don't want to run the risk of that while I'm still an under 18 channel because I'm not trying to walk that line. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to like show children things that they shouldn't be shown in a conversation. So, but I also like I kind of don't want to kick out the people who are under 18 here because I feel like that's mean to them. But at the same time, like I feel like I responsibly probably should at this point with the conversations that we're having sometimes. Nipples are no jokes, yeah. You can't code that shit. I don't know. It's something that I struggle with. It's something that I am trying to make a final decision on back and forth. But for now, I would appreciate if we keep it to like T for teen. You know what I mean? Just like The Sims. I didn't bring Charles. Yes, I did. Okay, Charles. I need your feet real quick. And your nose. Oh my god. Have you gotten multiple sicknesses? No. Please, Charles. Charles the red-nosed reindeer.
Gee, what's this?
Good. He's all happy now. We can request a song. We can feel the love.
It's me.
I thought this was John for a second.
Harsha Nilsson.
You once woohooed with somebody, yeah. Yes. Sims terms, it always comes back, you know? It always works out. Dragon fruits? God, I wish my legs were actually, like, defined like that, though. Holy cow. The fucking calf muscles that Butter's got? Oh my god. Intense. Anyway, they gave you a nectar bottle. Ooh. When you woohooed in the bush. You didn't woohoo in the animal shed? Their diamond hoe. In your barrel? Oh my god. Nag could never. Oh my goodness. Not the Minecraft terms, too. The 64-bit. You know what? No. Awful. Um, Butter, what are we doing with you today? It's 7:15 a.m. What's the plan? Oh, you know what? I never even checked this. We have to reach Spellcaster level 3 and win 3 duels against someone. What do I even get at the end of this again? Oh. Frankly, nothing all that special. But that's fine. Let's go to the magic place. Do some magic. Let's talk about Grinder. What about it? A code in some video game we play? Social Bunny. I do have university, yeah. Oh no, I don't have university. I have high school years. University's probably one of the next ones I'm getting, though. Oh, you know what? I don't need to travel to this world. Never mind. We can just go to Glimmerbrook from my inventory. Needs more time to recharge. The hell it does. It's had a whole day. Fine. Yeah, Grinder in my area is not great, honestly. Although, frankly, someone yesterday messaged me and they were like, they were asking what I was there for, and I told them the truth of like I'm not honestly expecting much out of this app, but sometimes it's my gaydar. You know, it's just nice to know that there's other gay people around. And he was like, "Oh, well, I'm closer than you think." And I was like, "Oh yeah, like what do you mean?" And he said that I've apparently checked him out before, and he like recognizes me from real life, and that I complimented his tattoo the other day, and I was like, "What? Who? What tattoos have I seen in the last week? I have no fucking clue." But he still hasn't sent me a face pic. I don't know who he is. I have zero clue who this man is, but he apparently knows me. And I've apparently checked him out in real life, and he knows that. So it got interesting. It's still not great, I would say. But Grinder has gotten interesting in the last 24 hours. Of course, it's because Cutesy Bear's not there. Of course, of course. Yeah, I'm not usually looking for a one night thing either, is the thing. At least not these days. In the beginning days of me using Grinder, I absolutely was like looking. But in my bio now, I have like probably not looking, and people still ask me all the time, like, "Hey, you want to hang out right now?" And I'm like, "Fucking no." It said so in my bio. No. Yeah. That's why when people ask like, "Hey, what are you looking for? Or what are you on here for?" I straight up tell them like, I am probably not looking for anything here. I have very low expectations of what will happen here on Grinder. I don't think I'm finding anything that I want to have happen here. You're not a bear. Interesting. Interesting. I did, I'm not gonna lie, think you were a bear because of the name. That was the image I had in my head of you. I know, this is kind of world shaking. You get a research skill. Ooh, from university. With a lock necklace. A lock necklace. Interesting. We're learning lore. We're learning about the viewers today. Not the puppy eyes. A twink dressed like a bear. A twink in a bear onesie. Like that's where the cutesy part of the bear comes in, you know? An otter bear. Ooh. Geeky average dad bod gamer dude. I see. I see. I got you. We love a dad bod. And we love an otter, frankly. I like all types. I'm not gonna lie, there's not a distinction that I make when I say I like men. I would say what I am, but I feel like y'all know that I'm a twink slash twunk at this point. I can't deny it, unfortunately. I'm not beating the twink allegations. We love a dad bod, frankly. Like, abs are nice, they look fine, but honestly, knowing that you'll, like, devour a sheet cake with me in one sitting is so much hotter. So much better than, like, a six pack will ever be, you know? Tall guys, heck yeah. I like tall guys. I don't know if I've ever dated someone who is that much taller than me, though. My previous partner was 5'8". The one before that, I think, was 5'7". For reference, I'm 5'4". Um, so I don't think I've ever dated anyone who's like that much taller than me. But I do like tall guys. It is something that I like when I see someone who's tall, I'm like, ooh, hold on. You know? Yeah, abs are also a bit intimidating, for sure. Cuddly like a bear. I've got a bit of a tummy though. It's funny because I'm so skinny, but like part of why I am gaining popularity on the website that I am is because like gainers like my tummy, which is a very like weird thing to interact with in my mind because I know I'm skinny, but like I a lot of gainers very specifically like my tummy, which they like because it is big. So it's a weird thing to have to deal with. But everyone likes a belly, you know? Yeah, I like food. It's much better if we eat together. I'm 5'4". I'm a shorty. I stopped growing in like eighth grade, and I can still fit into clothes that I have had since I've been in middle school. It's a little ridiculous. Um, Sometimes I wish I had grown a little bit more, but also when I say that I'm 5'4" on the internet, usually one or two people is like, "Oh my God, you're 5'4"? That's so adorable." So it's like built-in compliments. I'll take it, you know? I'll live with that. Yeah, I've got a little bit of a tummy. I'm skinny, but like the way that my stomach falls, it's because I like eating. It's because I like sugar too much, you know? Yeah. It's rare for me to meet a guy who's shorter than me. Although my first boyfriend was shorter than me. Um, Shorties have big asses. It's true. It's true. We gotta have the counterweight, you know? We don't have the extra height, so we gotta have all the weight somewhere. You still can't teach me anything? Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna go learn Untamed Magic then. No, I think I genetically was predisposed to have a large ass because it was also large before I ever did any working out, but also I walk everywhere in my day-to-day life. Like most of my high school and college years was going up and down like 13 flights of stairs every goddamn morning. And then since then I've been going to the gym. So like it's all there's other factors other than I am short that contribute to the ass, but swim because my booty floats. No, actually I sink like a rock. My bones are so fucking dense. Um I weigh a lot more than I look like I weigh. And that's I don't even know like number wise what I weigh. But anytime someone's picked me up, they're like, "Oh wait, oh god," you know. Do comment on it, yeah. Unnaturally big ass. No BBLs
Now,
here.
Sabona. Newcomb Galang, huh?
Newcomb Galang,
As
huh?
if we know.
Do you wanna have a magic duel, Simeon? We're good friends. We can do that, right? Yeah. Duel for knowledge. Oh my god.
Yasinarv Tam? Jauna?
What
Kumia?
does that mean?
Usharp Flassel. Fool.
What's up, Jim?
Ah, and Fabi.
Ah, Bombatoy.
Yeah, I used to be a lot skinnier when I was in high school. I don't know what the difference is, like what changed to make it so, I mean, the tummy started
Kurgadon.
forming,
Yeah.
but I did not used to have a tummy.
Close yours.
Put on weight during COVID and never lost it. Yeah, I think COVID definitely was a factor, but I think it was just my metabolism isn't what it used to be in the end, you know?
Theory. Ooblet.
Didn't want to lose it because you had to buy a new wardrobe. Yeah, that was the weirdest part of coming out of COVID was I did have to buy like all new pants because I just did not fit into a single pair of pants that I owned. And now I almost don't fit into those pants because I've lost the weight, but I don't fit into the pants from before because I haven't lost that much weight. So I've had to get like a third set of pants in the middle. Which feels good because some of the weight has come off. That means I've, done the work to do so. But at the same time, like I've got to spend like $100 on new pants again. Did I not win that? Okay, let's duel for artifacts this time.
Who yibs? Kunada.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of just the metabolism because I'm in my late 20s. It's starting to slow down. Just like that's how it is.
Urazap.
Wearing elastic pants, yeah.
Ah, Suna Nibnub.
I think for the majority of COVID, I wore the same pair of pants.
Yabiate.
I was very mentally not well for a while in COVID. I did go for walks as often as I could.
Or
That
fire!
even wasn't even because I wanted to like leave the house or anything. It was fully because I was afraid that if I did not continue to use my legs during COVID, like go for walks and shit, like I would not have function in them by the end of lockdown. Um, so
Sakabra!
I forced myself to go for a
Lewis!
walk every here and there. But I still put on some weight from all the sitting around. Oh, we didn't win that one either. I got the curse of awkward embraces from losing too many duels. Oh my god. Really into hugging and touching others now. Okay. What? How do I get rid of curses? Yeah, 5 or 6 days. Yeah. Eating out of boredom. Yeah, I'm very much a eat when I'm bored type of person. I'll devour like a whole thing of this just because I have nothing else to do in the day, you know? So I've got to watch it. And I'm trying to work on like moderation of like eating what I want still doesn't matter what it is as long as I just don't eat like the whole fucking bag. Cuz that's how I've always been. Is I'm a very start to finish type of person. Once I've started the bag, I've got to finish it now, of course. Doesn't matter how huge it is. But I need to work on just like a small handful, a little bit every here and there. That's fine, whatever, you know? Then I won't have to buy a fourth set of pants. Working during the whole pandemic. Oh, I'm sorry to hear, Cutesy Bear. I had to work for a portion of the beginning of it. Um, like before everyone knew how serious things were. But people had like started talking about masks and stuff, and then they like were gonna fight to make it so that I was an essential worker. And get this, where I worked at the time was Forever 21. They were going to argue that I, as someone who picks up clothes off the ground and hangs them back up like 30 gajillion times a day, was an essential worker. So they shut down for a while, which is good. And then eventually, I think it was 2 or 3 months later, they called me and they were like, hey, we put you on the schedule this week. Is that okay? They didn't even ask if I was all right. They did not ask if I was sick. They did not ask if I wanted to go work there again. They just said, hey, we put you on the schedule. Is that okay? So that was bizarre. That was fun to deal with. I quit soon after because the Forever 21 was in a mall, and that was still before vaccines were out. So I was honestly very afraid to be around people still. Like it was hard on my mental health to be anywhere within like probably 30 feet of a person while in the same building as them. It was not good. And I worked in a mall at that point. So I wound up quitting that job and going to a place where I work now. Yeah. No, I imagine I don't know how kids got through school during the pandemic. I can get through I could have gotten through work. It was awful, but it's, it is what it is. School is a wholly separate thing. Um I don't know how kids did it because that takes some mental fucking fortitude, honestly. I don't think I could learn online like that. Um because I've had online classes and I don't retain any of the information, honestly. It's like not as effective to me at all. So kudos on anyone who did school during like lockdowns and all that sort of shit because you're like 10 times as mentally strong as I am. Sold plants and was an essential worker. Yeah, it's so silly what they got away with calling an essential worker. It's literally ridiculous. I only had it once, I think. It was not even confirmed that I had it, but it was right after my coworker had it, and right as my stepdad had it, because he got the vaccine and it caused him to like actually get COVID, um, because he was allergic to something in the vaccine. It caused like a reaction that actually gave him COVID. But when I took a test, it didn't show up that I was COVID positive, but I had all the exact same symptoms that my coworker who had it the week prior had, and I had it at the same exact time as my stepdad who got it from the vaccine had it. So I'm pretty sure I had it, but according to tests, I did not. That was the only one time I think I've had it, though. I still wear a mask all the time, and I've had two of my vaccines. I know we're supposed to have more at this point, but I just haven't. I haven't had the time. Speaking to a black screen, yeah. Yeah, if I have had it more than the once, it's been so mild that I didn't think it was, a, a sickness. Because I actually, like, I'm at a point these days where if I'm, like, sick, coughing and sneezing, like, I'm not going to go into work. That's so irresponsible. Um, and I've never gotten to that point since then of being sick. Yeah, wearing a mask in public is still kind of nice sometimes. I get angry when I'm at work, and it enables me to just kind of like talk shit under my breath because you can't. Can you tell if I'm talking shit right now? Absolutely not. Versus if you could tell if I'm talking shit when I'm talking like that, like, it's nice to just have a hidden mouth sometimes. The worst you've ever felt. Oh my god. You lost your taste too. Oh, I've heard that that's rough, rough. Long COVID, yeah. That's why I'm so afraid of COVID is because like we know almost nothing about the effects of like having it multiple times on your body, and what we do know is it takes like an incredible toll on every single one of your systems. You're just like not even close to the same level of health anymore. And the fact that people are so like nonchalant about getting it still, because like, oh, it's just fine. You just get sick and then you're not sick. Like, no, it is destroying every single system in your body slowly every time you get sick. Um, so like, I have fun with that, I guess, but couldn't be me. Once was enough. I would like to never catch it again. Shots of medicine like water. Oh my god. Yeah, I was lucky that what I had, if it was actually COVID, I was just super, super, super fucking sleepy. I had a really, really runny nose, and I don't even think I had a sore throat or a cough or anything. I just like was not feeling good at all. Um, but it wasn't also the worst sickness I've ever had in the world. It wasn't like life-threatening or awful. I just slept for like a whole weekend. But that being said, yeah, I'm still afraid of like the long COVID part of it where we don't really know how it affects the rest of your body after you've had it. And what we do know is quite scary. So I would like to not get it. I would like to avoid it as much as possible. Since getting COVID, get ill more often. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I worried too. Is that if it's like you affecting your nervous system and your respiratory system and all that sort of stuff. Like your what the fuck is it called? Not immunity. Your I think you know what I'm trying to say here. Like you're more susceptible to other sicknesses. um, because your systems have just been weakened from COVID. I don't know. It's baffling to me that people just think it's not a big deal still. I don't understand it in the slightest. Especially because there's still people that are dying from it. Like, daily, probably. I've always been, though, a little more, like, worried and cautious about it than most people. There was a point during the pandemic where I was afraid to be outside without a mask within, like, 20 feet of people. And, like, I was going for walks in the reservoir near my house, and the paths are probably I want to say between 5 and 10 feet long, that you walk on like a gravel path, and I was like with a mask like on the other edge of the gravel, like fully like as far from the other person as I could, like freaking out outside during a portion of that. So like I know that I've always been a little more worried about it than the average person is going to be, but it's baffling to me how just unbothered by it people are at this point. Like people are talking about it like it's a thing of the past, and it like very much is still here, you know?
Yabosa.
Dunder Wallachie.
Instant relief and you barely get sick now, huh?
Sheeb.
Yeah. I still wear my mask. I actually, when I went to go see the Barbie movie, was the first time since 2020 that I have left my house without a mask. Um, and I think I got sick from it, actually. Not intensely sick, probably not COVID, but I had a bad runny nose for a couple of days the days after. Um, and I noticed that shit. Uh, but I still wear it most of the time. I'll take it off to eat at a restaurant. I didn't wear it while I was in the movie theater because I figured that I would be far enough away from people that I could just chill and it'd be fine. Um, but I still wear it most places. The only place I don't is the gym. Um, and I am, frankly, one of the few people here left in the area that does still wear it. But every once in a while, I'll see someone else wearing it, and it'll make me immediately feel a lot better about it because I know I'm not crazy. I know there are other people who are like still worried about it. And I've noticed that I don't get sick with the mask, not even just from COVID, but I don't get like a seasonal allergy. I don't get cough or like coughs and colds. Like it just doesn't happen to me anymore. So I continue wearing it, not even just for COVID, but because I just don't trust people's health and its effect on my health. Telling you off for standing too close. Interesting. Yet 2 meters. 2 meters is quite far. 6 feet. Oh, you know what? No, 6 feet is 2 meters. Um, as I kind of liked that. I do enjoy not standing right next to the person in line or whatever. They don't wipe the chairs. Yeah. You know, if I remember correctly, we learned a while back that you can't get COVID from like it being on a surface or anything. Um, I don't remember if that's true or not. With the amount of disinformation there is out there about COVID, it's really hard to know. Um, but I wasn't worried about that. And it was frankly, I left my house and then at the bus stop to like go and leave the town that I live in. I remembered, oh my god, I don't have my mask, but I didn't have enough time to go back and get it, and I would have if I had the time. But at that point, I was just like, you know what? One day without it is not going to absolutely kill me. And it did make me sick, so it's validated my want to still stay wearing a mask all the time. Yeah, it's hard to stick to it practically, yeah. Weren't allowed to go into a supermarket as a couple. Interesting. Sick with the flu. That's true. I almost never um, get the flu. I think I've maybe had it once in my life, and I stopped getting flu vaccinations like years ago. I mean, the last time I did, it was definitely with a pediatrician. Um, so I want to say I was probably like 12 or something like that. I have not gotten the flu shot almost ever, and I've almost never gotten the flu. That being said, I do believe in vaccinations. I think that you, as a responsible adult, should get them. I just never get the flu one because I've never had to before. Go around the aisles pretending not to know each other. Oh my god, the cruising fantasy. We met in the supermarket. Oh my god. You want to come home with me? The yeah. Free flu vaccine, you may as well, you know? For me, I don't even know what it is that, like, stops me from getting it, but I just never do, you know? I also just have a pretty good immune system, though. I, like, don't really get majorly sick, ever. I had near perfect attendance in high school, and the only reason I didn't have perfect attendance is because at least once a year I took a mental health day.
Sir.
Who's that?
Ah, soon
I just, like, I think it's because of what I told you guys about the other day, where when I was a kid, I used to eat like dirt and M&Ms from under the fridge and ants and shit. Like I just built up a good immune system, I think. But I almost never get sick.
Moochie, Peachy, Yenabe, Flamon, Shusha. New Yep Fanoy? Soy, Briv. Bombadil.
Potion of good fortune. Interesting. Okay. You want to have a magic duel now? And not a Magic the Gathering duel. Oh, that story, yeah. You guys know so much about me. I've said so many things on this stream. Alright. We winning? We've lost all the other ones so far. We're doing good on this one, though. Like, we're practically dating. Oh my god. Honestly, I would argue that you guys probably know me better than most people in my life right now. Because I talk to you guys more frequently than I talk to, legitimately, I think anybody else in my life. I stream more often than I talk to my friends, by far. So, as you're as close as anybody in the real world is. Interesting. Yeah, let's make a potion of nausea. Why not? Yeah, sometimes it's nice to just, like, this will have no bearing on my real life. Here's what's happening in my real life. You know what I mean? This will have generally no effect on what is actually going on, but here's what's going on. And a throuple, of course. Well, actually, I'm sure that there are other viewers who would like to pretend they're in a relationship with me. You guys might be in a, what do you call 531 people plus me in a relationship? A 530 duo? I don't even know. You guys don't have exclusive rights to me. Come on. I'm too wild of a stallion. I can't be tamed by any two people. Now, honestly, I think I want to just stay single for a while. I've got a lot of baggage I've got to figure out, you know? Received any dodgy DMs? I receive dodgy DMs quite frequently. Less so than I ever thought being someone who's being hot on the internet gets. Um, but I do have people who message me who are strange. Honestly, though, no one from Twitch, no one who I know from Twitch or who has been in a Twitch chat has ever been like weird to me in a DM. It's mostly from the other websites. But what I think that is this feels more like you know me. Like you have to build a rapport with me, you know? Um, and if you send me like a weird, creepy sexual DM, like I probably won't be as excited to see you. I probably won't want to ask you how you're doing, you know? Versus on those websites, that's the only way you have to interact with me, you know? You can either look at the posts that I make or you can DM me weird sexual shit. So, but yeah, I do get those every here and there these days. Some of them are funny. One of my favorites was, show to me your penis, please. Word for word, that was the first message he sent to me. And I will admit it did make me laugh and I considered it for a second. Just because of that. But send to me your penis, please. Sir? Could have just said yes. I'm sorry. I would also have to say yes to 530 other people. And I'm sorry, I can't date 500 people right now. I don't know if I have the time. Oh my god, he wants to chat with Travis? Travis is my ex-boyfriend. One of the 500. Oh, did I make this potion and then not... We have to bottle it, I guess. Okay. Do that first. I see how it is. I'm sorry to burst the bubble, cutesy bear. No, I don't know if I would date anyone who I haven't, like, hung out with in real life first. I know that some people, like, get into online relationships and stuff like that, but I just don't know if I could. I think I would... I think, like, part of the qualifications for me to date you has to be we've hung out in real life and it went well. But I don't know. I don't think I've ever met someone from online, like who I knew online first, and then like went on a date with them. You know? I don't think so. Other than like dating apps, of course, where a couple of days we've chatted or whatever, and then we hung out once or twice. But like, I don't think I've ever like built up a friendship with someone and then been like, "Hey, let's hang out IRL." I'm pretty sure the only internet friend I've ever met was someone back in high school, and that was just because we noticed that we lived in like the same area on Tumblr, and we hung out once or twice. But other than that, I don't think I've ever met an online friend. IRL. I've had a lot of friends online that I would love to meet in real life someday. It would be lovely to meet y'all someday. I don't know how likely it is, but TwitchCon or something. I don't know. Who knows? It hasn't been for lack of want. It's mostly just been for lack of asking, I guess. Mexaf, welcome on in. How you doing this afternoon? Disappointing when you meet them in person. It's true. I would imagine probably more on y'all's emotional end than mine. I feel like I am less interesting when I am not the center of attention. You know what I mean? When we're not on my page on my Twitch channel talking about me specifically, I feel like I'm a little less interesting of a person. Yeah, if there was like a convention or something, I would love to meet all of y'all at some point. Or if I'm ever like traveling in your area even. But I don't travel often, so I don't know how likely that is. I'm doing pretty alright, Maxaf. I have to go get my phone fixed today, so that's probably only a temporary state of mind. I'm sure later on I'll be pissed that I had to pay $200 and wait like 24 hours to get my phone fixed, but I'll get over it. Right now, I'm doing great. How about you? How you doing this afternoon? Oh, you said you just woke up. Love that. Love that for you. Yeah. Nervous to know how I smell. I do worry about that every once in a while. I've been told I don't stank. Um, but maybe that's just my friends being nice to me. Who even knows, you know? Um, I don't wear deodorant, which I do feel like puts some people off sometimes. Um, But I've also been told that I don't like stink like sweat. When I sweat, I just smell like I have a body. It's not body odor, it's just body. You know? So, I don't know. I have no clue. I have often had bad breath, though, because I do sometimes forget to brush my teeth because I'm a forgetful ADHD boy. So, bad breath, maybe. Stinking, probably not, as far as I know. Who knows, though, you know? Although, frankly, if I knew I was going to go meet a bunch of you all at once, I would probably shower and brush my teeth prior to that. I would like to imagine that that's something I would take into account. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe not. I am a generally pretty clean person. I do shower every day. What happens in between those showers, I can't, say anything about, I guess, but I do shower every day. Okay, let's hang out with Charles for a minute. We have not done that yet today. Oh my god, we also work in an hour. Good thing I came. Good thing I came home. Oh my god. No, I feel like we'd all get along in person though. If we get along online like this, there's generally a good like transition between that and real life, you know? There's a couple of awkward moments where you're like not sure how to like chat the first couple of moments, and maybe that's just me, honestly. But like I feel like people who I have been able to have a conversation with well on dating apps are usually the people who I've been able to have a conversation with well in person as well. So the amount of conversations that we've had at this point and the context of those conversations. Why am I carrying Charles on the toilet? No. Gross. I feel like we'd get along. sorry, sorry I got interrupted there, but I do feel like we would get along, probably. Why did I carry Charles to, like, pee? That's so gross. Thinking of the wrong Charles. We can probably have a Charles hangout session just a minute here, too. He probably is wondering where I am at this point. Football team sports day. I don't care about the football team. Charles is spitting up. Little hairballs all over the place. I don't think I've ever had a cat that actually had hairballs. He's just chilling on the couch. Rocking out to the music. Hey, mop these up, please, and then you can go to bed. And then we'll grab Charles. We'll do a little Charles hang sesh. IRL Charles. Or don't clean them up, that's fine. Yeah, that's whatever. Okay, once you're asleep here, I'll go grab Charles. Okay. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I think I'm also gonna make a cup of coffee real quick. Um, so it might be longer than 2 seconds, but give me 2 seconds. Okay. I have a Charles. I have coffee. We're ready to continue. I did trip over my fucking shoes on the way out. Oh yeah, that's Ariel, of course. And yes, that is a painting I did a really long time ago. It is not good. Um, I used to paint a little bit. I don't even know if it'll adjust to this. It is not a good painting. But it's a painting I did a long time ago, and I have a bunch of my paintings hung up on my wall. None of them are great. Only one of them is even somewhat enjoyable to me. But it is a reminder of who I am and who I've been, so I like hanging them up on my walls. Okay, Charles. Charles, treat time. No, you get back up on the chair. What are you doing? Get back up here, you silly man. The naked Barbie, I know. Welcome on in, Nico. I don't know if I've said hello to you this afternoon. How you doing? Ariel is a part of who I am and who I've been as well. Jet, welcome on in. How you doing this afternoon? We're giving Charles some treats. Because we gave Charles treats in the game, so we have to give him treats in real life as well. I know, he has such a good face. I love him so much. He's the best cat. He, like, is super excited to see me whenever I open the door, too. The second I open the door, he's there. No, that's not a treat, you weirdo. I threw a little paper off of my leg, and he thought it was a treat, so he went after it. You want more? Come on up. Hey, look, there's more. Okay, I showed him the ones in that hand, and he's still going for this hand. You are so weird. What are you doing? He's under the desk now. All cats are the best cat. It's true. It's true. Lurking and chilling. I appreciate it, Nico. Hope you're having a good chill. Get back up on the chair, you weirdo. He loves these treats. And I'm glad that I can give him something that he loves so much, because I feel like he gets a little bored in this house sometimes. I think he needs a little more activity. I gotta get him some good toys or something at some point. I also gotta get him a little cowboy hat, because I feel like he would look so freaking cute with a little cowboy hat on. But I haven't found one that seems like it would work very well on his head shape. So I haven't gotten one yet. You are very handsome, though. You'll be the rootinest, tootinest cowboy there is. His weapon is his tail, not a gun. The amount of times he hits me in the face with his tail. All the fucking time. You gotta watch out for this thing. It's a lethal, deadly weapon. Alright, Charles. I am so sorry. I'm going to kick you off of my chair. Ooh. You can sit on my lap for a moment if you would like. Because you are a special little Charles man. And I love you. I don't think he'll want to stay forever, though. Okay. Goodbye, Charles. I love you. You are a very handsome kitty man. Okay. Always precious. Back to The Sims. We were asleep? Yeah.
Oh.
Why am I up at 1 a.m.? Go back to bed.
Aha.
Why am I still waking up? Is it because of the music? It was because of the music. That's silly. I used to fall asleep with music on all the time and it never woke me up. Oh my god, it's Love Day. Maybe we should go get Butter someone to date. Go on a date, give flowers, romantic spirit. Let's. Do I work today? I work in 11 hours. No, I do not. Business. Take a vacation day. Let's get Butter a boyfriend. I'm gonna take care of his needs first, obviously. Goes to find a boyfriend while I have to pee and I'm starving. Have to log out. No worries, Yukido. Thank you for hanging. Lovely chatting with you as always. Have a lovely rest of the day, and good luck with moving the rest of the stuff you gotta move, and like setting up the internet and stuff. I don't think I'll be live later on. I think I gotta take a nice fat nap later on. It's been a whole weekend already, and it's it's only Saturday. But I should be on tomorrow at the same time in the morning. We'll have a good old Sunday long old stream. Probably a good long one tomorrow, honestly, because I want to finish the house. And hopefully I'll be in the mood to do so tomorrow. Heck yeah, good luck with the rest of the moving stuff, and lovely chatting with you. Have a lovely day. I'm probably not going to be going too much longer today, honestly, either, because I want to make sure that I get to the mall with enough time for them to fix my fucking phone before they close the service center today. So I'm probably going to end stream soon, take a shower, have lunch, and head on out. Because it's supposed to take like an hour or something just for them to fix the screen, which is bizarre to me. I feel like that would take like 20 minutes max. But I don't know, I'm not an Apple technician, so I don't know, I guess. You too, Yukito. Take care. Please don't burn the house down, Butter. I actually really like this house. It would be sad if you burned it down. Travis is calling me on Love Day? Oh, to ask about someone else. Yeah, go for it, I guess. We're not dating anymore. Cooking is that fun for us? Wow. I didn't realize cooking gave you fun at all. I wouldn't have thought so. Cooking's not fun for me, really. I don't mind it, but it's not fun. You know what I mean? Oh, that's not... Hold on a minute. That's not where you put the food. Alright, we'll put that there. Put that over here. And I will let Charles out because he's already bored in my room. I'm so sorry. You poor creature. Poor little man. I keep him so captive. Okay, beautiful. Clean up messes. And maybe we'll go to the cat cafe. Because I kind of forgot that the cat cafe is in this world. It's actually like down the street from me right now. Once we're all mopped up here, we'll head out. I kind of hope he cleans up this as well, but I don't know if he's going to. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. No more cat hairballs in the front entranceway. I wonder, did I build the boba and thrift tea shop in this world as well? I don't think I did. I think I built that one directly in the gay family save. I'll take a look, though, before you even get to that piece of clay. If I built it, it would be in, not Newcrest here, but... Oh, no, Newcrest, yeah. No, that's the tree house, and that's, Cadence's house. And that was the factory top-down build that I just decided to not landscape, apparently. Which still baffles me. I can't believe I did that. But I did it. So let's go to the cat cafe. To meet cute boys. And see cute cats. And maybe cute boys who have cute cats. You know, you never know. Okay. Who's here? Who's doing stuff? We have Nancy Landgrab. And no one else. Beautiful. Nancy Landgrab is the cutest boy. We have Kazuya Matsuda. We can introduce ourselves to him. He works here. He's feeling flirty. It might be the way to go already.
Oh?
Wigtao.
Tuga.
Ask him to a date on
Uh-huh.
the day, or like to the cafe that he works at. Throw some Love Day confetti. He doesn't like my cat mailbox? My guy, you work at a cat cafe. I don't like him anymore.
Steve Charso Denoy.
Joke about his facial hair. Who we got here? We got Cleo the cat, and we got... Is there another cat? I thought I saw another one run by. Oh, there's one. Who's this? Masaru Nishimura. And then do we have any upstairs? I forgot how nice this place was. This place actually looks pretty good. Alright. Flirt with this man. He's feeling flirty, now is the time. Oh, there's another cat. Who's this? Oh, this is who I thought it was. This is Bartholomew A. Bittlebun Sr. I love it. I would not be it, no. If someone said, let's go on a date and get some ham salad from where you work, that's a no from me. That's an immediate, we're never seeing each other from me. God, that's like nightmare fuel, actually. Going on a date to my job. Maybe for ham salad. No, not even for ham salad. I couldn't.
Sanadayola? Oh, shoot, you're out.
Just in time to hear about ham salad, yeah. Well, we'll talk about it a lot here. Welcome on in, Autumn Acer. How you doing this afternoon? Unfortunately, I work at a deli, and I work around ham salad. It is the base of many of our jokes. Many of Cutesy Bear's jokes specifically, but we talk about it here and there as well. It's kind of the cornerstone of my work experience. Nancy, why am I like here with you? Why is there a diamond over your head like that? I'm trying to flirt with Kazuya. After having known him for like 5 minutes while he's at work. You know how you do with random strangers. On Valentine's Day.
Ooh, Siwa. Monea. Flenfavanti.
I just had mistletoe in my pocket. Okay.
Fumba. Oompa Funo. My beast.
Okay, well, he's walking away from me now, which is not good. Summer's terrible and so indoors, yeah. It seems like the time of year to stay inside and play a lot of The Sims. It's been really hot here lately, so I can only imagine. I work at, I guess it's kind of a Polish deli. I don't think it's really specified. You know, there's like Italian delis or like Polish delis or whatever, but like we have Golumpkis, we have that's really it. I don't really know. Freezing and gray for you. Oh, that honestly sounds kind of nice right now because it's been so incredibly like muggy and hot here lately. But I understand not wanting to go outside in it, having being the one living in it. Yeah, Golumpkis are I've never had them, honestly. I don't like cabbage. So it's kind of a little bit of a no-go for me. Angel Calhoun. The cat. I wish I had been able to lock this door for employees only, but I don't even know how you're supposed to do that. Anybody can just walk into the kitchen, it don't matter. Oh, did he not want to be our boyfriend? Oh no. On love day, you're gonna turn me down?
Shabedaza. Oh? Tuga.
It's kind of rude of you, Kazuya. Talk about marriage? I don't know about that. Not yet. I don't think I want to get Butter married for a good long time, honestly, because some of the every sim things would be better off done with just him in the household, I think. And I gotta keep that in mind because I will do an every sim thing with him at some point. The Barbie vibes, heck yeah. I don't even remember why I did this one in all pink like this, but it felt right for a cat cafe, honestly. Because I built this months ago. I was in a phase where I just loved building in pink, honestly, and that phase is honestly most of my life. The trans pride colored kitchen as well, hell yeah. The trans pride colors are kind of just the best building colors. Like a pastel blue, a pastel pink, and a white, they just go so well together in a building. It's hard not to build with them. Okay. We're getting friendlier. Maybe he'll want to be our boyfriend soon. Maybe we can go on a date, yeah. Let's ask him.
Oh, Pimpaloosh. Neat. What's up, Dip? Bombatoy.
And I think San Myshuno, there's somebody who sells flowers, so we can go there and finish off the whole thing. I don't remember where though. Is it the park? Or just like the fashion district? Yeah, I guess let's go to Planet Honeypop. Taking him away from his shift at work. I don't think that boy worked at all while we were there. I pretty solidly captured his attention the whole time. He did not serve one coffee. Okay, so this is where I thought it was. Is that Kazuya? Wow, he looks different in regular clothes. He's kind of cute, though. I like his outfit. Let's get... Is that not open? I thought there was a place here that sells flowers. Am I wrong? Is there a different part of the city? I think I'm wrong. So I guess we'll just sit and chat together and, like, start the date. I feel like I'm overdressed for this date. He's in, like, casual clothing, and I'm in, like, my business suit from my comedian job. If I went on a date with somebody and they showed up in, like, a full three-piece suit and I was wearing, like, sweatpants and some jeans, like, sweatpants and some jeans, a sweatshirt and some jeans, I don't think the date would go well. I feel like I would just feel bad the whole time. I don't know. I've never been on a date where that happened, so it's hard to say.
Bushing?
Flirt, flirt, and flirt. We have to sit and chat. I don't think Butter's a romantic. I'm sorry. I'm not really a romantic guy. I guess I can be sometimes, but I wouldn't consider it a personality trait.
New Yep Panoy? Harvini. Bombadil.
Because did I choose the ones for Butter in general? What am I? Music lover, a geek, active, and good. I don't think I did choose those, because I don't feel like that doesn't feel like me. I mean, I do love music, and I'm a geek, and I am active. I guess I would consider myself good. But I feel like, if given the choice of other options, like, I feel like I would have chose cat lover, goofball, like, you know, ones that feel more specifically me than just, like, general terms that I guess sort of apply to me. I don't know. I don't remember making Butter Sim. Okay, you should leave. Reset object. Thank you. Oh, not all three of them. Well, that's fine. We can just queue up these things now. Jokes. Where's the jokes? Oh, it'd be under funny, probably. I like that there is a separate tab for potty humor underneath this. We have jokes and potty humor. Separate things. Makes a lot of sense to me.
Hey. Dapo? Oh, yuckty yerbik.
Alright. I don't think we're gonna get flowers, unfortunately, for the date here. But everything else we'll get to do, which is nice. I kind of hate these new menus for, like, finding where everything is. I feel like you've got to click through so many fucking things all the time. Just to get the thing you want.
Elsa Nipsidoo.
We can't even give him a massage. Why is that an option?
Sochina Zeke.
Talk about marriage? No.
Buena soup.
Alright, let's end the date.
Limpy
We've done good enough. A gold date. And then I think let's go home. I don't even think we need to bring Kazuya with us. Because I think it might just be a good place to probably call it. I gotta get going to the mall. If I ever want to have time to like have a full nap and then maybe a little time afterwards in the day as well. I gotta get moving, unfortunately. I don't want to go deal with Apple right now, but there are steps that have to happen before I even go to the mall, so I gotta get moving to go into that. For now, I'm a save, because we did a good amount of stuff today. Today was one of those days where I was able to chat and then also just like kind of let the game run in the background. It was nice. Because I didn't feel like I could build today. So it was nice to chat more and just have gameplay going on in the background, not even worrying about what's happening. So, if you are still here, hanging, lurking, chatting, vibing, any or all of those things, thank you so much. I appreciate you. There's not going to be a second stream later on today. I'm going to take a nice fat nap later on. And that would not be exciting stream content. So, next time you'll see me is tomorrow at 10 a.m. Until then, guys, I hope you'll have a lovely rest of the evening. A wonderful morning. If I don't happen to catch it tomorrow for whatever reason. I'm going to quickly check to see if there's anybody to raid. I don't know if anybody would be on. Hold on a minute here. No. So, on that note then, thank you, Nico. I'm going to go brave the Apple Store, and I'll tell you guys all about it till tomorrow. Until then.